never had a home, you should come to Oklahoma. No, you'll never be alone, even when you're by yourself. Something about the blue skies will never leave you lonely. I've lived here my whole life, never want another else.
You've seen him on The Voice. That's Oklahoma country music singer Jake Tankersley. He just released his new song, Oklahoma, just earlier this year. Jake will be joined on stage at the Mabee Center this Friday with a full band and God's comic, Brad Stein. This is a rescheduled night of family-friendly entertainment sponsored by the Tulsa County GOP. It was delayed after January snowstorm. Tickets are still valid if you had them then, and some tickets are also still available. Joining me on the program tonight to speak and even play unedited is Jake Tankersley about what's in store for folks later this week. You may have seen him on The Voice, and joining us here on In Depth is Oklahoma country music singer Jake Tankersley. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it.
Great to be here, Rick.
You just released a song called Oklahoma, and the first time I heard it, just living in Oklahoma, you're like, yeah, I know those lyrics. I'm wondering, what were your thoughts behind Oklahoma when you wrote it?
So writing Oklahoma, this state is where I grew up. It's where I was born and raised. So it means a lot to me growing up here and just staying true to my roots and my heritage and things like that. So the top of the year, January 23rd, I believe, is when this song released. So I kind of wanted to kick off the year after coming home from The Voice, just staying true to my roots and kicking off the year with a new song. And so I'm really happy with how it turned out.
You're taking the stage on Friday night at the Mabee Center with a family-friendly night of entertainment. Could you tell us a little bit about that and what to expect?
I am, yes. So Friday night at the Mabee Center, the doors open at 6 p.m. The show starts at 7 o'clock. I'll be opening up, full band show. It's going to be a great time. I'm super excited for it. And then after that, a comedian named Brad Stein coming out, also known as God's Comic. He's a Christian comedian, real nice, fun guy. But yeah, so it's going to be a fun time, family-friendly event. So really looking forward to it. I
was going to say family-friendly event, no F-bombs or no shocking, sexual stuff or anything like that. Yeah. It is okay for the family.
Oh yeah, the whole family can come on out. Yeah, so it'll be a good time.
Let's talk about, this was supposed to happen, and then that snowstorm happened back in January. So this is a rescheduling of everything. And same show.
Same show. Right. Yeah, we just had to push it out a little bit. That snowstorm, big ice storm happened and everything else. So we had to push it out some and move it to March 20th, so now we're here.
Tickets still good, and tickets are still on sale, I would imagine.
They are, yeah. You can find them. You can actually go to my website. I believe they're on my website, so jaketankersley.com.
Let's check in on you. How have you been since The Voice, and then just what have you been up to?
Oh, man. So I'm in the works of recording a full record. So I've been flying back and forth to Nashville, so still playing shows, as much as I can, but there's a lot of time and energy that goes into recording a record. So flying back and forth there and making that happen. And throughout this year, I'm actually just releasing singles throughout most of this year. And then the full record will probably be releasing sometime early 2027.
Is it different playing for Oklahomans? I mean, we're your neighbors and your friends. Is it different? Is it harder playing for your neighbors, or does it feel like you're just playing at home?
Man, wherever there is to hear. I mean, that's how it is for me. So I love playing just about anywhere. I'm actually headed to Norway in June.
Wow.
So I'm playing at a country music festival in Norway in June. But so things are still happening. We're rocking and rolling, man. It's been a fun time, and this record's really turning out really cool. I'm super excited about it. But release strategy is a little different these days. You release a lot of singles, and that keeps kind of the momentum and the fire, iron in the fire, kind of thing, keeps it hot. And so I've got another single coming out here pretty soon that will release on April 3rd.
I was going to say, could you tell us about it? Could you give us a little sample of it? Could you give us a sneak peek?
Yeah. So this one is it's called Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And it's going to release on Good Friday on April 3rd, so which you can go pre-save it find me on social media. It's all my social media is just Jake Tankersley. But yeah, I could play a little sneak peek of it real quick. Yeah. He stopped that old porch swing from swinging. There was a different look in his eyes, I could see it. He said, son, I want to talk to you a minute. So I hung on every word till he was finished. He said, I've had it all and had to give it all back. Found out it didn't mean much, and I'm okay with that. In this world there's a whole lot of somethings that turn into a whole lot of nothing. He said the only thing I'll have to give you when I'm gone is Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Whoa. Man, oh man, that's not the magic of TV. He actually sounds like that, y'all. Wow, thank you for that. I do want to ask, like, because just who we are in Oklahoma, does the content of the song just sometimes come naturally to you, just through life experience? Or?
Man, so me and a good friend of mine, Jason Hargrove, we wrote that. He actually had the idea for it. And listening to the Robertsons, so Jace Robertson, and they have a podcast called Unashamed Podcast, and there was a conversation that happened, some episode of this podcast between Jace Robertson and his dad, you know, and there was somebody that was talking to Jace about, you know, reading the Word, reading the Bible and stuff like that, and kind of where to start, and he said, you can't go wrong with, you know, just Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and they were like, well, how long should I stay in there? And he's like, well, just probably for the rest of your life. You know, that's a good place to definitely start with the gospel. But so that's where that song was born. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John was right there, and I was down in Nashville. I think sometime in January, and me and Jason, we just sat down and wrote that, and probably, I don't know, maybe took us 30 minutes or so.
Do you ever have moments where you're like, man, look at how life has changed for me, just from the voice, you know?
Yeah.
You know, it's not a 9 to 5 anymore. Here you are going to Nashville and things like. You still have those moments growing up in Oklahoma?
I do. You know, I'm with my wife, and we have 4 kids together, and so life is real busy, you know. But I've been chasing this thing for a long time, and it's always been a part of me since I was a little kid, you know. So, but to see it all come to fruition has been really, really cool to get to go out there and do what you feel like you're supposed to be doing, you know. And so that's definitely a sweet thing about it, you know. It's just to be out there doing it.
And if you'd like to see him out there, you can see him on Friday night at the Mabee Center, family-friendly night of entertainment. Jake Tankersley, Brad Stein, God's Comic. You can see them all. Tickets still on sale. Jake, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Here are the specifics. If you'd like to see and hear Jake with a full band as well as God's Comic, Brad Stein, they will both be taking the stage at the Mabee Center this Friday, March 20th. If you had tickets for this show in January when it was postponed for the snowstorm, your tickets are still valid. There are still tickets on sale. Doors open at 6 p.m. and the family-friendly night of entertainment will get underway at 7 p.m. This is sponsored by the Tulsa County Republican Party.